Living in a world with a lot of us people that have friends and family, and some of our friends and family don't seem to understand what we're going through. They can't see it. They can't surely. They probably can feel what we're going through in some kind of way, have a sense of what's going on in our heads and in our brains. But when somebody lives with depression or if they're schizophrenic or bipolar, do they really understand? Sometimes they feel worried and upset. They want people to talk to or speak to or just have a normal conversation with. And sometimes people can't give you what you want or give you that type of um, you know thing to give to you or to spend that time with you because they haven't got time or they're too busy helping other people. And some people slip through the net, unfortunately, in the world. And some people hear voices in their head. Some people find it very difficult to just communicate with the world. Some people get scared going outside. Some people prefer to just speak to people online because it's a lot safer. The same thing with Facebook and Instagram. You don't know who you're meeting. Some people just cope with how it is. What about this video today is well, you're feeling depressed and angry, and you distract yourself. You use tactics to probably watch films or play games or talk to your friends online. It doesn't always work. They can't always be around you to help you. And you talk to your friends and family and say to them, right, you know how I feel, angry and depressed today. Can you help me? And they can't even help you either. Perhaps they don't know how to. And some people, unfortunately, don't make it in the world. Probably after the 30 or 50 or 60 or any other age. Some people do, some people don't. And it's too late to save their life. Just because they're depressed and upset, and some people can laugh at that and take the piss on the mickey, but it's not right to do so. Because their friends and family were like that, they'd understand. There's a lot of things going on up here with a lot of people. Some people don't want to talk about, or they're too scared to, or they may think people are judging them. I have problems myself in my own head, and people sometimes take the piss on the mickey, think it's funny. But the people in the world sometimes don't like different people. They want people the same as them. If the world was the same as everybody else, it'd be a boring place. But the thing is with this video is, why can't the friends or your family realise what you're going through? Perhaps they've got their own stuff that's going on, and they can't come to your help in need. That's what's annoying me. You know what I mean? They pretend to care, they pretend to help you. They don't know what to say to you. They say, oh, it's going to be okay, don't worry about it. Other times it's not okay. You had a friend and a loved one that was alive. You had a friend and a loved one that was there for you, that always made you laugh, always made you smile. That, like lit up the room when they spoke or talk and made you feel happy and comfortable in their presence. And unfortunately, if some people are watching this, they would wish they could turn back the time, turn back the clock, and actually stop them from doing them things to themselves or to someone else, or just giving them another chance. Perhaps they didn't think about it at the time, and then they took their own life, which is when you think about it. I mean, it's saddening. I mean, heartbreaking for a lot of people and friends and family that know these people. If they could just sort of sat down and spoke about their problems to people. Perhaps they don't know how to have a conversation. Some of us do, some of us don't. Some of us don't want to go on about things and just get on with things. You never feel ashamed or upset of speaking to someone about your problems. Some people will listen to you, and some people probably don't think people do listen to them. That's why they probably do the things they do. I mean, my friends and family are busy with their own life. Sometimes they haven't got time for coping with your problems, everybody else's. I just don't know where this video is going today, guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. It's a struggle to live on your own and be by yourself. Some people like to be on their own, being on themselves, and communicate with the world in their own terms. But when you're by yourself 24/7, is it good? Is it healthy? Probably not. Some people, that's how they want to be. If you're a person that likes to be around other people, then you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about. Obviously, you can see I'm talking to the phone, to my own thoughts about things, but I'm speaking to the people on YouTube and asking, talking to them about it. They probably go for the same thing I go through. Why can't my friends and family see me for who I am? Why do they always judge me? Why do they always shout at me? I mean, you do everything to try and please them and make them happy, and there still isn't enough for them. And they want to just keep digging the pin. It's like digging, like putting you down all the time just because they're down. It's not right, is it? But they probably don't see it the same way. They think they're helping you, which they are, but they're not understanding and realising what damage they're doing to you. I mean, should you help more? Should you help less? Who knows? It's just one of those things, isn't it? And once the damage is done, your friend or your loved one's gone, you can't repair the damage. You can't spawn them back in like a computer game. You can't go in a time machine and bring them back. But if time machines were real, which they can be in films and movies and games, because they're make-believe, they make them up. But who knows, out there in that big wide world, in other planets, will there be time machines? Will there be things you can time travel in? I've got a sandwich next to me I will be eating in a minute. It's a ham sandwich, obviously. And it's got like, you can see, the thing. I got these from M&S box sandwich selection. I know I'm changing what I'm saying here. Well, I am quite hungry. When you've eaten, you can actually probably think better and thoughts. And observe the world a bit better. If that makes any sense. But going back on what I talked about, I'm going to get some water. I'll be back in a minute. And my sandwich is still be here. And we can talk about more stuff about this if you want. I'm just trying to help people, that's all. Nothing else. Sorry about that, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We drink a lot of water. Some people in the world don't apprehend or see that the things that we go through, or acknowledge the things we go through. Just the way it is. Minute cheese and pickle sandwich, and I've got a selection box of sandwiches. Patchy's been to M&S before. I want to show you. It's like you can get a lot of things from that place. Cooked meals, baked potatoes, beans, chips, sandwiches, cold drinks. Yeah, it's the way it can be. I'm just sitting here thinking and just wondering about things. Perhaps life is hard, and we all struggling in our own way. But some people can't find the way out the tunnel. Some people are lost in their own brain. Imagine being in a room where someone's left you or tied you to a chair and never come back again. That's how it feels like in someone's brain. I've left them in the room and they keep screaming and yelling out and shouting, but no one can hear them. It's like leave it and do it yourself and defend for yourself. It's not nice. You know, it's kind of terrible that some people have to think in that way. Been on the phone for like 12 minutes now. Perhaps when people do these videos, it helps a lot of people. Some people it doesn't. Some people don't do YouTube, like me, but you know, if it relaxes you doing videos, great. It's a good hobby. What do you talk about in the video? Well, it doesn't really matter. Just talk about whatever. I mean, well, but like I say, always keep your head up, keep it high, never keep it low. And everybody knows what that means. And tell me if you feel the same way I do, and you know people that do or don't. Perhaps it's all just in there. And they give you all these drugs and medications just to dope you up, and they say they're helping you with problems, but they're not. They're trying to help, but they can't get there just yet. Who knows in the future if they actually make things to fix people's brains? They probably can. By electrocuting the brain, I don't know, or doing something. But I better go. Thank you for all joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace. See you later. See you later.